Happy fall, everyone! Today I would like to share with you how you can add some embellishments to the beautiful velvet pumpkins that you can find at Dollar Tree. Hello everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Now I know it is not fall yet, but I am so excited for fall this year because we are in our new home and we are getting ready to decorate our new space. I am so excited to be able to decorate our home for fall using these faux velvet pumpkins. I found these pumpkins at my local Dollar Tree just a few days ago. The location that I was shopping at had just put out all of their fall decor. I just love everything that Dollar Tree has for the fall collection in 2020. It's all just so beautiful and these pumpkins are absolutely gorgeous. To decorate these pumpkins, I found several different pieces that I've collected at Dollar Tree over the past several years to add as some beautiful embellishments. The great thing about these pumpkins is that you can add anything to them and they will still be absolutely beautiful, but I found some different little sticker jewels, I found some sequins that I would like to use from Dollar Tree, some pearls. The options are endless. You could even create some themes around the pumpkins as well, so just use your creativity and anything that you come up with I'm sure will be amazing. The first pumpkin that I'm decorating is this light tan, almost gold pumpkin. It's so beautiful and just such a pretty piece that would definitely go with several different styles that you could have in your home. It could be a farmhouse style or even like a boho chic style. I started by adding some of these adhesive strands of jewels. I love using these and I love crafting with these because they make it so easy. I love that all of the jewels are attached on the strand so you don't have to worry about individually placing each different rhinestone. That would just take a really long time. So I just went through and I just added these strands of jewels at several sections of the pumpkin, and it was really easy because the pumpkin, the styrofoam underneath almost has like a form to it already, so I just sort of used those lines as a guide, and this part took no time at all. It was a very easy project to do. Then I decided to add some sequins that I found at Dollar Tree, and I think sequins are very pretty and they definitely add a lot of really beautiful sparkle to a piece without having something covered in glitter where glitter would just fall all over the place. It definitely was really fun to be able to see this process and to be able to see the pumpkin have so much sparkle added to it. I attached the sequins to the pumpkin using a pair of tweezers and hot glue, and I chose two different colors of sequins to add to this piece, and I just thought that they were complementary colors to the color of the velvet, so I really love how it all looked together. And here's the finished product for pumpkin number one. I love how this looks. I love the combination of the different colors and also the sparkle that you can find in the rhinestones and also in the sequins. When the light hits it, it's so sparkly and pretty. And I feel like this could go with several different types of decor, and I just love this piece. The second pumpkin that I chose to work with is this green pumpkin, and I usually love the color blue. It's actually my favorite color, but this green pumpkin is my favorite out of all of the pumpkins. The shade of green is so gorgeous, and I love this shade of green. I just think it's so beautiful. So for this pumpkin, I'm actually using two headbands that I found at Dollar Tree. I'm using a lace headband and I am also using a rhinestone headband. And I've actually used these lace headbands before. I actually made a Dollar Tree DIY peplum shirt, and I will make sure to link that above in case you'd like to check that out. but I'm using this lace headband and I'm also using this rhinestone headband, and what I'm doing is actually attaching the lace headband to the middle of the pumpkin, and then I will go through and attach the rhinestone to the middle of the lace. And the one thing that I love about this lace is that it's flexible and you're able to adhere it to whatever you would like to attach it to. And so what I was able to do is just sort of add some dots of glue throughout the piece to just try to keep some of those different edges down. And the rhinestone headband is not very heavy at all, so since it was very lightweight, I was able to attach it to this pumpkin very easily. When I'm done working with each pumpkin, I actually go through and try to find some of those hot glue strands that you always find on projects whenever you're using a hot glue gun. Those strands seem to get stuck to the velvet, so I was definitely going through and trying to make sure that I found all of those strands and just removed them, and that was really easy to do. I love the way this green pumpkin turned out. It is so simple but so classic at the same time. I want a gown made in this green velvet and the lace with rhinestones. I want a gown made out of those materials. The third pumpkin I chose to work with is this off-white, almost cream colored pumpkin, and I chose to actually use some pearls with this, and I had adhesive strands of pearls as well that I found at Dollar Tree. For this piece, I started by adding the pearls first to the creases that were already formed in the styrofoam of the pumpkin, and I just love the way that they complemented each other. The colors were just almost perfectly matching, which I was really excited about. And again, these are just so easy to use. Any of these adhesive jewels or pearls, they're so easy to use. Then I actually went through and I had this old headband, and I've had it for years. I haven't worn this headband in a while, so I decided that I could use it for this velvet pumpkin. I think that this headband looks perfect on this piece. I love the different rhinestones that it has, and I also love that the strap to this headband was actually almost like a gray tan color. At first I thought about cutting off the strap completely, but then when I saw it wrapped around the pumpkin, I thought it just looked perfect together. I feel like these pumpkins would be a beautiful centerpiece or a beautiful part to a centerpiece for a fall wedding. I just think they're absolutely stunning. I'm also so happy that I was able to find a use for this headband that I don't really wear anymore. The next pumpkin that I decided to work with is this blue pumpkin, and as I said earlier, blue is my favorite color, but the green pumpkin is my absolute favorite out of this selection. But this blue pumpkin is probably my second favorite. So for this pumpkin, I decided to use both the rhinestones and the pearls. I've always loved the way that rhinestones and pearls look together. I also like that the pearls were slightly smaller than the rhinestones, so what I actually did was I put the pearls in the middle of each of the different sections of the pumpkin, and then I went on either side and actually added the strands of rhinestones on either side, and I just love the way that it looked together. It just added this extra layer of interest in the piece, and I just thought it turned out so perfectly. And since the rhinestones and the pearls were both adhesive and on strands, it made this project so easy to do and just so convenient. And I always find things like this at Dollar Tree. I always find these different rhinestone strands or sheets of rhinestones that I just love using in crafting. I love to use them in my planner, and I just love the convenience of these pieces. This project for this pumpkin took probably 10 minutes maybe, and it was just so easy to do. This piece turned out so nicely. I love how the blue looks next to the rhinestones and the pearls. It's just so beautiful, and I feel that it just goes with so many different types of decor. It almost reminds me of Cinderella's gown. And the last pumpkin that I worked with is this orange pumpkin, and I decided to go for a more simple look for this pumpkin. I was able to use some of those rhinestone strands, and I simply added rhinestones to the creases that were in the styrofoam. I liked using these rhinestones because they were slightly bigger and it felt like a more dramatic look on the pumpkin, and I just love how this orange pumpkin looks with these rhinestones. I think that the rhinestones were the perfect addition to this orange pumpkin, and I just love the simplicity of this piece. I feel like it is going to be just so gorgeous sitting on a mantle or on a desk. It's simple, classic, and beautiful. And there you have it. Here are my 5 absolutely gorgeous faux velvet pumpkins that I was able to add some beautiful embellishments to with products that I found at Dollar Tree. I absolutely loved how all of these pumpkins turned out, and I love how they each have their own individual and unique look. I hope you enjoyed crafting with me today, and I would like to thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments below which pumpkin was your favorite. You guys already know that I love the green one, but I would love to hear from you as to which pumpkin was your absolute favorite. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified when I post a new video. Please check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Please follow me on Instagram and Facebook at thriftedliving. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I look forward to crafting with you once again. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye!